If you have $5,000, follow these 5 steps right away. What do you do now that you have finally saved $5,000 from being frugal? Well, these 5 steps can help you kickstart your journey to becoming financially free. First, create an emergency fund. It's vital to quit living paycheck to paycheck like 64% of Americans before we go into some of the more enjoyable steps when we actually start investing and building wealth. Building an emergency fund is crucial because it will help you avoid piling up debt that will make it difficult to get out of debt, grow wealth, and achieve some financial freedom in the event of a flat tire, car malfunction, minor health issue, or any other minor expense. Starting with a 3 to 6 month emergency reserve is crucial. Start with anywhere between $2,000 and $5,000 before we begin investing or doing anything else, and keep that money in a high interest savings account that earns at least 2%, like Ali with 2.35% and Yoda, which offers a decent percentage back. Simply act as though it doesn't exist. Just in case it rains, it is there. Since you will have that money on hand in case things get really bad, you will be able to start establishing your freedom, which we'll discuss later in this video with greater confidence. Second, clear your debt. There are 2 types of debt, good and bad. A good debt is one that genuinely generates income for you. So, if you own a rental property and it consistently generates a positive cash flow on the debt, such debt is a good debt. Since it reduces your return on investment, you don't really even want to pay that off. Bad debt such as credit card debt or any other high-interest debt will, however, severely limit your options and make it very difficult for you to complete the remaining steps necessary to begin building wealth. Prior to things getting much more out of hand, it is crucial to pay off as soon as you can. Once you've paid that off, make a concerted effort to never again incur credit card debt or other high-interest consumer debt. It is incredible how much peace of mind, how much less worry, and how many more possibilities you have when you don't have debt. You might have more freedom to change jobs or apartments. You will be able to begin establishing credit that can eventually make you buy a house. People who are not in debt, which may be difficult to escape, just have a lot more excellent options and chances. Yet, it's undoubtedly the best place to begin. Third, invest. In particular, investing in the stock market and even more precisely via a Roth IRA, although the answer really depends on your long-term goals. Whether you intend to retain the money in the account for long-term or withdraw it in a few years to buy a rental property or launch a business. One of the aspects of Roth IRA is that it doesn't actually need to be complicated and your money will grow tax-free. The majority of the time when I tried to choose individual stocks and time the market, I lost money. Instead, I've shifted to totally free index funds like the S&P 500 and BT Sachs, which historically, like the S&P 500, has had an 11.8% return since 1957. Does that imply that you should budget 11%? Most likely not. You may want to budget for 7%, 8%, or 10%. The very nice thing about a Roth IRA is that you can take tax-free withdrawals after you reach 59 and a half. Let's assume you invested $5,000 today and over the next 30 years, that amount increased by 10%. That one-time $5,000 investment will have increased to $87,000, which will be free of taxes. Because of the hockey stick effect of compound interest, it is crucial to begin investing as early as possible. The earlier you start, the more money you will have when you are older. But you are free to withdraw your payments at any time without incurring any penalties. However, you could simply just invest without having money in a Roth, 401k, or anything else if that's not what you want to do. Unfortunately, you will be required to pay taxes as soon as you begin to make more money over the long term, say 10, 20, or 30 years from now. It is crucial to avoid investing a single lump sum and then sort of ignoring this. Make this a regular habit by investing every month the amount you feel comfortable with, whether that is $50 or $500. If you do it for a very long time, you will have money at the end of your life that will change your life in a way that most people will not. If you simply invest $500 per month for 30 years at a 10% return, you will have invested $180 throughout that time, but it will be worth just shy of $1 million at the conclusion of that period. Fourth, invest in yourself. In all honesty, this one will bring about the most impact. There are a few various ways to achieve this, and it can result in the biggest difference for you. The first was making an investment in your mental and physical wellness, investing time and money to buy quality foods and study health and fitness, waking up earlier and using time that you could have spent doing anything else, reading intellectually uplifting publications, consistently going to the gym, working on your health, taking walks, and regularly doing things over time. It's a pretty wise to invest your money, especially over the long term, and it's also a smart way to invest in your brain. You can attend conferences and seminars. You may buy books, CDs, and courses online. The highest return in investment will come from anything you can do to learn more about your field. You could earn $100 the following year by investing perhaps $1,000 and earning 10% on it. It can be worth considerably more than investing in any other manner if you invest $1,000 in courses and books and develop just one skill that increases your pay by perhaps double. The best way to invest your money, in my opinion, is to somehow invest in your brain if the opportunity comes up. Fifth, invest in a company or a side gig. This is most likely the most effective technique to increase your actual wealth, along with home hacking and real estate. $5,000 may not seem like much, but this is another opportunity to invest in yourself. There are so many different side businesses that you can start with very little money and earn considerably more than you do now. By either investing in a laptop, software, or a course on the subject, you might learn a skill like design or editing for comparatively little money and then use your downtime to freelance. You might invest in a lawnmower and launch your own lawn mowing company. You may start a cleaning company by investing in a vacuum or other cleaning supplies. One of the best investments you can make is in a business. Although you don't have to go overboard with this, especially when you first start out. Instead of developing skills and actually working, people prefer to simply throw money at the problem. You don't need anything else to launch a YouTube channel, only a phone. Both shooting and editing are done on a phone. Most side businesses can be started for very little money, and as you develop and find that you enjoy it, you can reinvest that money in it to help it expand more quickly and earn you significantly more money. Do you have any side gigs now? Comment them down below. These are the 5 steps that you should do once you earned $5,000. Although the first 4 steps will not really make you rich and only the last one can do that, doing them consistently can develop your financial knowledge and skills and eventually help you to achieve financial freedom. Speaking of financial freedom, you might want to check out our latest video or this playlist that we created. Don't forget to like, comment, and share this video. Subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. This is the Financial Fortune, and thank you for watching.